Hello everybody, and welcome back to Animal Crossing New Leaf. Welcome Amiibo. I do have both lights on. I just have weird lighting on my face today. Today I might actually be using the headset mic. I don't know. I tested it yesterday. It sounded good. The issue was, and why you guys didn't hear it yesterday, was the game audio was also audible through the microphone. My friend Steven, I found myself wondering something out of the blue. How is Steven doing? So I thought I'd send you a note to find out. Sometimes it's nice to write a letter. I'm doing good, Carlos. I'll let you know if I see you. But, yeah. Today will probably be a bit of a shorter one, because I am still dog sitting, and today I actually, I'm the one watching the dog today. So, was basically waiting for a package that was supposed to show up, so I knew I had the time to come and record, and now that's what I'm doing. What's the latest? The other day, Carlos asked me to take something over to Velma's house. They're always giving each other presents. They get along so well, don't they? To be honest, I'm a little jealous. Aww. Oh, just have to give you a bunch of gifts. I wish I could just give gifts. I know I always go back to stuff like this, but that is one thing I do like about New Horizons. It's just the fact that you can just walk up to a villager and just be like, hey, I got you something. Like, you don't have to send them a letter. You don't have to put thought into writing a letter to go with what you're giving them. You can just give them a thing, and it just works. I do think I might not have quite enough gain on this microphone, but that might honestly be where I should be. Because, like, the advice I was always given. Hello, Sky. The atmosphere is so relaxing. Must have something to do with all these delicious smells. That's fair. The advice I was always given was, you want your audio in the yellow as close to redlining as possible, basically meaning as close to the final section of audio as possible. Yeah, this thing I basically cap when I'm talking. This, I'm literally at that spot. So, thanks, Brewster. I will enjoy it. I brought my coffee down with me. Shadow is currently taking a nap, so I have the time to do stuff. But I can actually talk about what I've been doing. Because to pass the time, obviously I can't sit at my computer because the dog can't come down here. You might think, oh, he would just be dead. Nah, how we do food for our animals is basically there is just always a dish of food for them. In Frisk's case, because she's just so special, she gets 2 dishes. She won't eat if she does not have 2 dishes of food. She needs to have 2 and to be able to pick her favorite. If she cannot do that, she just won't eat. I don't get it. But, whatever. The dog would demolish her food, and he really shouldn't be eating that much cat food. A little bit of cat food here and there is okay as a treat, but it shouldn't eat that much of it. Also, all of her toys are down here. You're probably seeing the problem, is all of Frisk's stuff is down here, so... And if he ends up eating one of her toys, he could end up back in the vet. So, Lambs. But yes, what have I been doing? I have been playing Star Ocean. I was sitting up there and remembered, oh right, we have a copy of Star Ocean Second Story R on the Switch. Well, I'm gonna just play that then. Mostly because I was sitting there and I'm like, I have never actually beaten the game on Chaos. So, I've got a playthrough started, but I just never finished it. Because as you might guess... Yeah, that was a playthrough I was screen sharing for somebody who decided I'm an awful person out of the blue for no reason. It's great. But, yeah. So that playthrough just kind of stalled. Because, like, anytime I'd get playing it, my brain would be like, but I was screen sharing this. It's like, yep, brain, but we literally can't anymore. Hey, the Gemrock is trying to trap Booker in. Don't worry, I'll save you, buddy. Assuming I don't explode. If the Gemrock explodes today, that would be hilarious. That would be so fitting. Aww. As much as I do find it really annoying when the I'll just say it, the emulator I'm using crashes. I've been doing this long enough, I don't care at this point. Just because I'm getting a lot of people asking, I do emulate. I do have a copy for Nintendo's lawyers. I own a copy. I own a 3DS. I would love to be recording it off of my 3DS. Y'all didn't put a video output on the 3DS. I literally can't. You know, I've pretty much already seen all the Sapphire has to offer. Nope, you're not. Nope. Not allowed. I mean, I'm not begging, I'm telling you, you're not allowed to leave. Like, that's mostly why I haven't mentioned that before, is Nintendo's ninja lawyers. Or buns. Door living alone seems like a corrupt thing to do, but a nurse arrived in town. And her friend's Bella! She's friends with Bella! Yay! I think I knew that before, but it's just always so sweet to hear when our animals are friends. Okay, I've already found the money rock. I was about to start bonking that rock, but I've already found the money rock, so there's no point. But yeah, I was debating for the Chaos run, building, like, the absolute strongest party I possibly could. But I don't think I'm gonna do that. I'm not going for the weakest party. I've not put enough thought into this to really... What would be the weakest set of 4 characters in that remake? Force Floor. Well, Diaz. Diaz is definitely... At least... Okay, there were new ultimate weapons added, and I haven't tested those yet, so I don't know. But off of the original remaster ultimate weapons, Diaz was one of the weakest. Diaz, Rena, Noelle. It's always a nice surprise. Let's chat. Chisato. Yeah, that would probably be the weakest 4. Rumors, your home is looking very nice right now. I'd like to come over and see it for myself. Sure, you want to do it now? Oh. I can't leave Shadow that long. I'm sorry, I can't do it. I apologize, I'm sorry. I want to do it now, but I can't. But yeah, that would probably be the weakest 4, but that almost feels like cheating, because that's putting the 2 dedicated healers into the group. Of course, they're going to be weak fighters. What would be... It kind of pains me to say this, but I think instead of... okay. How are we gonna quantify this? Because Noel is definitely the worst healer now. But Rena's worse at dealing damage. We'll go worst damage, so Rena. So in place of Noel, putting Bowman. That pains me to say. Anyone who's played an older version of Star Ocean 2, you probably know Bowman is the strongest character. Bar none. He is just the strongest character. Bowman spamming poison pills can solo basically any fight in the entire game. But, like... now he's been nerfed. He can't spam poison pills. Not really. There's a small delay now. They've really slowed him down, and that really hurts him. So, yeah. Diaz, Bowman, Chisato, Rina. That would probably be the weakest 4. Which also is wild to say, because if you were going to go with, like, the absolute weakest 4 in, like, the older versions, Rina, Celine, Leon, Noel. Just the 4 mages. They were the absolute weakest. There was no competition. And it's just simply because magic could only hit once, while everyone else could hit multiple times. That was the entire reason. Magic can hit multiple times now. It's great. Still no pine. I need pine. I need that sweet pine scent. I need it. I need it like I need to find a spoon. A rusty spoon. I can't really do a Salad Fingers voice anymore. When I was younger, I actually kind of could. And I probably could if I actually, like, tried. That wasn't really trying all that much, but, like, I'm trying to make sure I'm still audible for the headset mic. So, which, I mean, going back and forth, I could, as I edit through the video, go back and forth between, like, the Snowball and the headset mic, and you still might be hearing me through the Snowball right now. It'll all depend on how the headset mic sounds once I actually get it into Sony Vegas. Because basically what I've done is I put a noise gate on it to, like, suppress background noise. I have 2 rare mushrooms already. I don't know if I have a forest floor, so... But yeah, like, I put a noise gate on it. And I've also put, like, 5 decibels of gain on it. Because it was, like, also too quiet, but I can kind of fix the volume in Vegas. Like, that's not a big deal. It's just easier to edit when I can visibly see the sound waves instead of them not being visible. Why am I such a quiet person? I have no idea. I wish I knew. Everyone else in this family is pretty loud. It's not me. Even now, this is me being loud. Like, I know I've demonstrated this a lot. And if I talk at my normal tone, like, I'm not very loud at all. And, like, even this, I'm still slightly raising my voice because I have headphones on and can't hear myself properly. So I am definitely still talking a bit louder than normal. But this is just my normal voice. So, you know, surely you probably understand why I have to talk louder when I'm recording. Nice weather, huh, Skippy? Nice days put me in a nice mood. Yeah, I didn't want to talk to you. I was just about to use the weather as an excuse. I'm not going to lose to the weather. I'm not going to lose to anything. It's an excuse for what? What? Rooney, you say that as if the weather's bad. I mean, the weather here is kind of not great. It's been, like, rainy and overcast for, like, weeks. And, like, I get it. There's people who are like, we need this. And I'm like, yeah, that's fair, but I don't. I need walks. Like, I need to lose weight. And the easiest way I'm going to manage that is by taking walks. And I can't, well, I could walk in the rain. I don't like walking in the rain. So I'm going to clean up our flower paths again because our villagers are being road obstructors. They wish to make their own roads. And I'm not down for that. Especially because they keep trying to block, like, themselves in. It's not good. You know, let's stop in and see Bella. Oh, right here. I like my little mouse. Let's come see her. Yay, it's Skippy. I want to chat. I feel like I can really be myself around Sky. Plus, she's a real good listener. That's important to me and the friend, because I like to talk about myself a lot. That's fair. Oh, hey, she put the thingy here. That's neat. This is like a sofa, isn't it? No, it must be a table. The modern stuff always confuses me. Yeah, okay, that is a table. I can see the glass on the top now. I love how she just, like, has a sofa for sitting and staring at the radio. Like... Though, let's be honest, she doesn't have a bed. That sofa is also her bed. I just sat in her bed. I'm moving up in the world. Okay, where am I gonna put these flowers? The bamboo forest is filled. I kind of want to get behind Town Hall filled in. No, this mess of crap. I need to get this mess of crap filled in. Because, like, yeah, like, there's so many spots where it's like, I could put stuff, and then, like, there's nothing near it. I also really need to do it my Star Trek dailies, jeez. Part of me might... I'm tempted to look at how many days I have left to finish up the event, and then just wait until tomorrow morning, if I have the time. I know I've missed a few days, that's why I'm not sure if I actually have time to, like, not do it for a day. Because ideally, I want to be doing up my daily stuff in the morning before I go up to sit with Shadow. That would be most convenient, because, like, basically how the day goes is my sister is generally getting up early in the morning to go to work. She's out of here before, like, 7 in the morning. And then today I was just up there, but, like, usually I'm not up there until about 7:30, 8. So in the time between her leaving to go to work and me going up, Shadow's just put back in his bed, and he happily naps. He doesn't like getting up before, like, 8, which is a mood. Because, like, I was already up there this morning, and I had him out of his pen, because he goes into a pen to sleep, because if he doesn't, he will make a mess on the floor. He just doesn't know how to react to not being in his bed, so... You know, he quite happily goes in there, he gets a nice bedtime snack in case anyone's worried about him. Like, he willingly puts himself to bed. Including if you try to get him to get up too early before he wants to get up. As in, quite literally today, I was up there, so I was like, oh hey, I'll just get him out of bed early. I'll just, you know, let him out at 7. He immediately started fussing up and wanting to go back to bed. So I put him back to bed, and he would not stop fussing until I closed the door on him, and then he settled right down and went back to sleep for a little bit, and then, you know, got up happy as could be. He is a weird one. Gotta give him that. He is definitely a weird one. Yeah, let's catch some bugs, because I can. But yeah, I'm definitely, with Star Ocean, still gonna be using a powerful party. Like, I'm thinking at the moment of... Celine, Opera, Precis, Chisato. That's what I'm thinking. And then for the secret dungeon, the one floor, it'll probably be... Ooh, that floor on Chaos. Where you can only have 2 characters and one has to be your protagonist. I think I'll end up just taking Chisato. Maybe Opera. Chisato deals a lot more damage. A lot easier. By that point, they should both be at full 9s, though, for attack stat. Because there's actually a, There's actually a bit of a quirk to Star Ocean Second Story R. And I've not checked if this is a quirk with the older games or not. I honestly never really thought to try this in the older games. Hello, Rooney. Skippy, these guys seem a little weird. Just up and take my black track jacket. Okay. Why aren't you wearing it? It'd look a lot better than the shirt you're wearing. Things happen if you gave a present to the first person I thought of, and I thought of you. Alright. You do you, my man. But, blah. Yeah, if you equip an Earring of Frenzy, which gives plus 200 attack, 200% attack, minus 50% accuracy, and then a Foot Talisman, which is, I believe it's 10% attack, 30% accuracy. It completely nullifies the accuracy drop, but does not give you any extra accuracy. So you'll still have your base accuracy, just with the plus 200% attack, which is really nice. That one item is the equivalent of equipping someone with a Berserker Ring and Ring of Might, or Amulet of Might, the plus 100% attack. Especially because, like, you can only ever have two, like, your attack stat can't go above 9,999, no matter what you do. None of your stats can go above that. So, once you've reached the point where your attack stat is already hitting 9,999, there is no point having, like, a Berserker Ring equipped, because all being enraged does is raise your attack stat. So, yeah. Doesn't really do you any good. There are some people who, Veghessler, who would try to tell you always to have the Ring of Might and the Berserker Ring equipped because it's more damage. Even though, really, it's not. Not once you're already hitting 9,999. Your attack stat literally cannot go up any higher. And by the end game, you will be reaching that. Like, probably all of your characters minus your mages will be hitting that. And even maybe the mages. I mean, Celine can equip a Earring of Frenzy. You really shouldn't, but you can. Which, you know, that right there is just enough reason to do it, is you can do it. In the pure mage party, like if you just want to run 4 mages, that's actually one of the ways you get an attacker. Celine and Noel are your 2, like, melee fighters of the party of mages. Noel is better as a melee fighter, because Noel actually equips melee fighter armor, but Celine hits like a dump truck. Like, to give you a star projector. Just give me a bunch of stuff. I'm just trying to get to the bank to put my money away. So accepting my gift. I just hate to throw things away. Aw, you're gonna put some flowers there. Our villagers are just trying to drive me insane, aren't they? I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna clean up our flower paths. And then they're like, so how about no? Like, but I'm trying to clean things up. But it's like, but flowers. It's like, yeah, I know, I like flowers. It's like, exactly, flowers. It's like, please stop. They start flooding the town with flowers. Man, it's wild not having a loan payment to make. I'll just put 100,000 away. I have almost 3 million bells in the bank. I'm gonna get like 3,000 bells in interest. I just love how that works. Because interest is quite literally you giving the bank money to play with. And then they give you a little bit of money for letting them play with your money, basically. That's why you get interest. Like, I can guarantee you, if you and everybody you knew walked to your local bank and demanded your money, the bank would not be able to fulfill all of your requests because they don't keep that much money on hand. And part of that is because they're playing with a lot of it. Like, the bank itself will be investing money in stuff. And, like, doing various things with the money to make more money for the bank. Which is also how some banks that are quote-unquote too big to fail sometimes fail, because they invested all the money they had in reserve into something that failed. Boy, am I glad a lot of cryptocurrencies that were at least popular didn't just fall flat on their face. Just gonna sell the Mantis. 430 bells. That's not bad. Carlos! Oh, yay, there's a great selection here today. Slice. I know bread slice. But yes, bit of a shorter episode today. I think that's gonna be it for this one, because, like, I don't want to leave Shadow alone up there too long. I honestly feel a bit bad leaving him up there this long, and I still need to now edit this video, but that doesn't take that long at all. I know what I'm doing at this point. I sure hope so. But yeah, it's gonna be it for this one. I thank you all very much for watching, and hopefully I'll see you back here tomorrow for more Animal Crossing New Leaf Welcome Amiibo. See you all then! And now in this end card, I'd like to ask, if you liked the video, could you hit the like button? And if you're not subscribed, could you subscribe? That'd help me out a lot. Thanks a bunch.